What is going on, guys? This is Youngblood here, and I was looking for this gameplay earlier to record for y'all, but I couldn't find it, so I just figured that I would just record it in theater mode. This game starts out a little bit slow. I do end up going like 50 something and 30, I think it is. I think it's like 50 and 30, something like that. But the topic that I actually want to talk to you guys about is like, what Call of Duty is actually boiling down to. I mean, every time you turn around, they're patching this, they're nerfing this, they're fix this, fix that, blah blah blah. Listen to everybody who complains and stuff, and all these people who are like that who sit in a corner and just do that with the game. Granted, yeah, I know he paid for his game, he can play with it however he wants to. That's the joy of paying for your own game and not being in a tournament or anything like that. And, granted this is, what am I playing? Kill Confirm. But I mean, sitting back like that and just sniping at people, what does that do? What does that help? So, the thing is here, and, I don't even actually know how loud the game sound is, but I actually just turned it down right now because I don't know, I have everything muted. But the thing is, what I want to talk about is like, if we keep patching everything and if they keep nerfing everything, then what Call of Duty is going to end up boiling down to is you're going to have one gun, one main gun, one sidearm, a grenade, a concussion or a flashbang, and like 3 perks. And it's just going to be like the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's just, that's what's boiling down to. Every gun has different powers. Every gun has different damages. I mean, why are you going to keep, like, nerfing a gun just so that, it's compatible with another gun? I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, you unlock guns at a higher level that do more damage, that are better for you. So that's the whole point of playing the game, ranking up and getting kills and doing what you do, is so that you can get to the point of having a better gun, and so you can get to the point of being able to do things differently. Now I will have to say one thing about this game right here is if they're gonna start, I know I'm getting off topic here, but the one thing, it just caught my eye watching it. The one thing that they really need to do here is like right there, team killing. They need to make it reflect back again, because this hardcore domination, it's a great game type to play, but if you're capturing a B flag, which is a predominant flag for everybody to capture, if you're capturing B flag and you have teammates that you cannot communicate with because they're in a party or something like that, everybody starts lobbing grenades over there and stuff, and you ended up getting killed by a teammate. So why not just make them reflect the damage back to us or the player, versus having it to where you can kill a teammate. I understand that it's good for teaching you that you need to pay attention to your surroundings and stuff like that, but when you got people in here who are a lower level and stuff, sorry about that. Yeah, that's my buddy Trey. Yeah, he's borrowing a capture card, and the guy doesn't know where the disc is for the hub plug, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get it to work. But back on topic, they need to reflect the damage back to the shooter versus, back to the shooter versus somebody else taking it. So, and then about topic with guns and stuff and nerfing everything. They keep nerfing everything, and they keep changing up the damage of everything. Yeah, it's all going to be generic. It's all going to be the same thing over and over again. I mean, just people need to learn how to play with skill. I mean, if you're not good at the game, then don't go in and play hardcore team deathmatch just because it takes less bullet damage to kill somebody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not cut out for everybody. If you have problems playing with the game, like this game right here has combat training. Go in and play combat training. Start at recruit. Work your way up until you're up to veteran or whatever it is on there. You know, that's the reason why they put combat training in this game, is to make people better. Even Black Ops 1, okay? Go and play combat training on that. It's basically the same it's basically the same concept as all the other games. I mean, every game is just the same game except for it's just reskinned and has different, guns and stuff, but it's pretty much the same layout. The only difference between Black Ops 1 and 2 and like Modern Warfare 3 is you can dolphin dive. I mean, that's the only difference. It just there needs to be. I understand that there's more kids getting these games nowadays, but it's just, I don't know. I get so frustrated when I talk about this, just because I understand that not everybody is the best player in the world, but you can only be so bad. I mean, there it's just it you can only be so bad. I mean, if you see that yourself constantly going 2-20 all the fucking time, obviously you're not getting any better at the game, and you need to try a different game, because that's the one thing I like picking at people with, is because whenever I see somebody do really bad, I'm like, yo, why don't you take the game back and go play Viva Pinata or something like that. I do become a dick and stuff like that. But, it's just because I like to be harsh on people, just because it makes them, so it can make them sit back and go, maybe I need to try and do a little better in this game or something like that. It's just, I don't know. I could be a good little, like, coach with the game and stuff, but, I'm just not the best player. I mean, I don't have a 2-something KD, but, when you play hardcore all the time, you run into a lot of BS and, team kills and things like that, so it's hard to keep a high KD. I mean, when I first started the game, I had above 2 KD, but then I started doing things like trying to get my Riot Shield Diamond and stuff like that. And, that just quickly drops your KD down, like, severely. And because the Riot Shield in this game is so broken, because it used to be really good, but then everybody started complaining about it, and they fucking nerfed it. They took down the hit detection on it, and how it picks commandos, I guess you would say, towards the enemy. Um, and shit like that. I'm sorry, but they need to quit taking them fucking. They need to quit putting them automatic sniper rifles in this game, because people just sit there and spray them. I mean, they put an ACOG on them, and all you hear is pow, 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 pow. I mean, if you're gonna do that, then why not just run an FAL or SMR or whatever the fuck it's called? Um, this is more or less a rant video than anything. Just because, this game is so broken, it's not even funny. I'm so tired of playing it. I only play it whenever I play with friends. I more or less stick with Battlefield, because Battlefield is just such Battlefield's a more team-based game. I play with the clan. I've said that in my last video. It's the Death Clan. And we actually are pretty good. I have some clips that I need to actually get out, because we did some more good comebacks, but I actually think I might have lost one or two of them. I'm not too sure. I'm still playing with these settings on this game too, because my buddy was telling me the other day, he was like, you need to turn your game volume down, because not everybody wants to hear all the guns and stuff going on, Caleb. So that's pretty much a shout out to you. So I'm trying to do what you say. I did that with Battlefield, but then I also put music on it, because you really couldn't hear nobody talking. I'm not even don't even know too much more what else to talk about. It's actually the first time I've ever ran out of things to talk about. See right there, I just get team killed in the back. See, shit like that. They just need to, they need to make shit reflect back to the player. I mean, I know that it kicks them out of the game and stuff like that, but it's still not worth it. But anyways, this is Youngblood, and as you can see right here, I went 50 and 30, 21 confirms. I actually was playing with a guy named Mr. Classic. He went 21 and 7. But you know, I did my part, and this is Youngblood, and peace out. Oh yeah, and if you're still listening to this video, I'm gonna try and put an audio clip on here just for a future video that I'll be putting together. Oh, I'm so glad I had that recording. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.